Hi everyone, I am Professor Shyamala, working as a Dean Planning and Director for Center for Informatics and Statistics in SI University. Today we will see about how a ChatGPT can be effectively used for academic paper presentation. Normally the ChatGPT everybody is using for a different purpose to get answer for different questions. The same ChatGPT can be used for academic purpose also. It is for academic paper preparation, we can use it. This session helps the researchers, students and also the faculty members to understand how AI tool can assist in research work. Here we have to understand that it is not a replacement for a research work, just it is a assisting tool where not only ChatGPT, even Gen AI and some other tools can be used to assist for a research work. Here we will explore how ChatGPT can improve the productivity and research quality of the work, and also we will see some of the referencing tools like BIBGURU, MENDELEY, how we can use it effectively for a research paper writing. There are several objectives which we will focus on. First, we will learn how to access and use ChatGPT effectively. Second one, we will see how we will understand to structure a manuscript using AI support. Suppose you will have some idea, you don't know how to make it into a academic paper writing, how to incorporate all your ideas in the paper. So this AI tool can be used as a support for structuring an academic paper. Next, we will explore how to generate writing the suggestions. Uh, Finally, we will see how ChatGPT improves the overall academic workflow. The total workflow can be aligned. Before going for writing a paper, you have to be in a good idea like how you are writing a manuscript, what are all the subtitles which you have to use, and how many infographics or drawings you are going to incorporate, whether those drawings is in the form of a methodology chart, concept diagram, or it is going to be a graphical representation of your database which you have taken. Finally, we will see how ChatGPT improves overall academic workflow of the manuscript. Here, you can also generate some suggestions on the tables and diagrams by using the ChatGPT. ChatGPT is a AI-powered language model developed by OpenAI. It assists in writing, editing, summarizing, and organizing the content. The it can generate the outline of your manuscript, the tables, and even a visual description can also be made by using the ChatGPT. However, it should be used as a support tool, not as a critical replacement or thinking. Actually, nowadays, many of the book chapters or a conference, they are saying that the content should not be AI generated. Here, we are not talking about to generate the whole content by using a ChatGPT. Here, we can use it as an assistant where you can have some ideology how to structure your paper, and it helps in writing and even editing part. It is a useful support tool. Again, it is not for a replacement at all. ChatGPT saves your time when you are in a planning stage, and if you are in a structuring the research work, it will help you to assist. Here, it assists in organizing the ideas very logically. It supports in brainstorming and idea generation. It can also guide methodology section. Overall, it improves efficiency in academic writing also. You can reduce your time consumption by taking some of the ideology over there, how you can structure your manuscript. Sometimes you can use it for refining your title also. In it can give you in a different format of title. You can take a better option and you can refine the title in your own way. The methodology guidance also you can get it from the chatgpt. Totally it helps in organizing your manuscript. So how you have to begin for using a chatgpt is open your browser, go to the chatgpt website, sign up or log in using your account. If you want, you can go for a premium version also. There is a pro version where you have, it is a paid one. Nearly it will take like 2000 rupees for a 1 month subscription. Once you have logged in, you will see a chat interface. Simply type your query or prompt in the message box, whatever you want. For example, I want to refine a title. That also you can give it as a prompt. Or else suppose if you have a title and if you have a methodology, type few lines on your methodology which you have. Then you can ask the chat gpt what are all the subsection you can get it for writing a conference paper or a journal paper. It will take your prompt and give you the option. The quality of the output depends upon the prompt you give. Always be clear and specific in your instruction. Suppose something is there in your mind, but the answer which is given by ChatGPT is different. Again, you have to reframe your prompt so that until you get a proper answer. Sometimes you can use it for refining your pictorial representation also. Suppose if you have a data in the form of a table, if you want a chart, no need to work on some of the platforms like Origin Pro or Excel. Directly you can get a graph also. Maybe whatever you required is different and the output may be sometimes different. So you have to mention the academic level and also the subject area for better results. Sometimes you have to refine the prompt and the number of iteration required may be more. Ask for a structured output like outline or a table. Refine your prompt for a better result. Ask for a structured research outline on a specific topic. You cannot, sometimes you may get the answer in a one query one time. Sometimes the answer may not be relevant and it is not up to the expected level also. In that case, the prompt have to be given, refined again and again. You can even chat like, this is not the thing what I required, I mean to say this. Like that also your prompt can be explainable and you can provide the proper clear explanation of it. So even you can ask for a undergraduate level or even SCI paper level, or you can say that it is for a thesis. Whatever you want, what is there in your mind, exactly you can give it as a prompt and you can get the answer out of it. ChatGPT can help to generate a complete research paper outline. It also suggests sections, subsections, which is given in a logical sequence. It assists in organizing the literature review. It also formats heading properly. Always review and customize the output to match your research. Format the headings and subheadings. Always review and customize your output. Don't take the prompt which is being given or don't take the answer which is given by ChatGPT exactly. You have to refine it, you have to read it, and you have to check whether it is relevant to your query, or else again you have to refine your prompt. You can use ChatGPT to generate topic ideas. It also helps in identifying relevant keywords. It can also generate research questions. This is especially useful during the initial stage of the research. You have to ask for the topic ideas, you can ask for keywords, and here I want to remind you that don't go for referencing by using a chat gpt. Referencing, you have to use a proper tool, because sometimes the error may be there. It may not give exact citations or references. Sometimes a fake reference may also be given in ChatGPT. That's why I am reminding you, it is a supporting tool. You cannot exactly write a complete paper by using a ChatGPT. So it is especially useful during an initial stage of the research where you are blank with the sections, you are blank with the flow of writing. In such cases, you can use ChatGPT as a referencing. Here, these are some of the structured prompts which you can use it for asking a question in ChatGPT. Create outline for a research paper, give structure for systematic reviews, and generate a symptomatic analysis structure. And you can ask a prompt to give a subsections where it leads to a high quality academic output. And you can ask when pedagogy meets intelligence, a symptomatic analysis of artificial intelligence and learning analytics in education. ChatGPT can generate tables for comparison and summaries. It is useful for literature review and data presentation. You can easily copy the generated table into a Word or Excel, then format them according to your requirement also. You can ask to present the data in a tabulated form, or you can sometimes use it to compare few tables, and you can ask them to summarize also. Sometimes you can present a paragraph and ask ChatGPT to provide the output in the form of a table. Sometimes you can give a paragraph and ask ChatGPT to provide an outline of a infographics. Based on that, you have to redraw it and provide it in an effective manner. So you will get some ideology how a paragraph can be converted to a table, a paragraph can be converted to a infographics, or you can sometimes give a, sometimes you cannot understand you are writing a review paper, and if you are about to see a chart where you are not understanding the concept, in such case also you can upload the paper, you can ask ChatGPT to explain. In that case there is no plagiarism, you are using ChatGPT like a mentor where it gives you the explanation of the thing you couldn't understand or you find difficult in understanding, or you don't want to spare the time in reading the things. In such cases, a ChatGPT can provide you a clear explanation of the concept which you cannot understand. So here you can use it in different mode according to your requirement. So you can create comparison table or a thematic table also. For instance, the table on AI and pedagogy research themes can also be used. These helps in organizing and presenting the data in a very effective manner. The some of the prompts for creating a table is create a literature review table, for make comparison of the table between these two tables, create a variable table, create a table on major research themes. Like that you can give different prompt and get the answers out of it. ChatGPT can suggest steps for diagrams and flowcharts. These can be recreated using tools like PowerPoint or Draw.io. It is helpful for representing methodologies and processing the content in a visual manner. So anything you can do, either you can create a table and you can visualize the content, or you can take a help to compare two different papers, or suppose you can upload the paper and you can ask for an exact methodology what is being used, or sometimes you find difficult in understanding the concept, that can also be done by using this chat gpt. So for creating a conceptual framework, you can use it and you can generate a research process diagram with the help of the chat gpt. The framework showing AI integration in education, these improve the clarity and presentation of the quality of the paper also. So for the diagrams you have to give a different prompt, for a tabulation you have to give a different prompt, and for taking a structure of the manuscript also you have to present it in a different prompt. Don't treat ChatGPT as an author. So it's not an author to give you the whole content. It always validate and refine the generated content. AI tool is always a machine made, or it can be provide only the data which it is taking it from in web. So the refining of a generated content is at most important, where you should not use vague or unclear prompts. Ethically use ChatGPT is very important thing in academic writing. So the common mistake which we are using is, you should not take the wholesome content from the ChatGPT. It is not there for writing a complete paper. It is for you have to do a outline. You have to take it as a mentor, or you can take it as a supporting tool, not for writing a complete paper. If you start write a complete paper, the issues will be there, more AI plagiarism will be there. Again, you have to remove AI plagiarism. So I mean to say that you can use ChatGPT for creating a structure of the paper, for taking a support where you can analyze some paper, you can have a comparison, you can take methodology from few paper. Sometimes infographics can be presented and it can be redrawn also. Next tool which we are going to see is BIBGURU and Mendeley. Next forthcoming session we will be seeing about BIBGURU and Mendeley. Both BIBGURU and Mendeley is a referencing tool. Not only these two, we have Zuteria and other tools where we can use it for referencing. Here I am just discussing only two tools where you can comfortable, whichever you are comfortable you can use it. I feel Mendeley is much more better than the BIBGURU, because sometimes if you want to read the paper also, you can read it. So academic writing is widely used by using the BIBGURU also, because it simplifies the process of creating citation. It allows the users to generate references quickly and accurately without manually formatting. The tool supports multiple citation. You know about the citation. There are different form of citations like APA, IEEE, Chicago, and other formats are also there. Sometimes some of the journal prefer their own referencing format and citations format. Sometimes you have to do manually if the tool is not supporting a normal citation style. So whenever you are using BIBGURU, you can have a multiple citation styles like APA, IEEE, Chicago, making it highly versatile for different academic requirements. By automatically generating the citations, BIBGURU helps to save the time and reduces the effort which is being involved in maintaining the proper referencing standard. For the link, you can use www.bibguru.com, where you can go and you can log in by using Google or Gmail. Using BIBGURU is very simple and it is a user friendly. First, you have to open the BIBGURU website in your browser, then select the required citation such as APA 7th edition, IEEE or Chicago. After that, enter the details of your sources such as title, DOI or URL in that website. Once you click on the cite button, the tool automatically take the citation which is being generated in a format which you prefer, which you already have selected. You can then copy or download the citation and directly used in your academic document. There are several advantages of using BIBGURU in academic writing. It significantly saves the time by automating the citation process and supports a wide range of citation style, which include APA, MLA, Chicago, Hardware, Vancouver. It reduces the formatting errors which are common in a manual referencing and is especially helpful for beginners who are unfamiliar with citation rules. Additionally, it allows easy switching between the citation style. In a 1 minute of time or in less than that, you can switch over from one style to other style. For example, you are submitting to IEEE conference and it is getting rejected. You want to submit to some other conferences. You can just open it and you can change the style, citation style. It doesn't require any software installation also. In a short duration of time, you can easily switch over from one citations to the other citation. It is completely free and it is accessible on online platform also. So for referencing, you can use BIBGURU easily. Here, the next tool which we are going to see is Mendeley. It is a referencing manager. We have a desktop features and also online features for a Mendeley referencing platform. Actually, I am using Mendeley as a referencing platform where I feel that it is easy. It focuses on how to import and organize the references effectively. Here, after this you will be easily manage your citations and references in your research paper. Systematically using the reference can reduce the time consumption in academic work. Mendeley is a reference management software that helps researchers in organizing their academic papers and documents. It also allows the users to store, manage and retrieve research articles easily. Additionally, Mendeley can automatically generate citations and bibliography in different styles, which saves the time and ensures accuracy in academic writing. For example, you are writing 2 to 3 papers at a time in a different topics. There is an option in Mendeley where you can store the papers in a separate folder and you can provide the name relevant to the folder and you can store number of papers into that folder. You can read the paper. If you want to highlight the important text, you can do it. And there is a read option also, it will read. And the next thing which we can do is, suppose if you want to edit manually, if you are uploading the paper in Mendeley and all the data is not properly incorporated, sometimes if you are uploading a pre-proof or pre-print document, sometimes a journal where it doesn't take all the data. In such cases, if any of the data is missing, like year, or it may be like author name is not properly mentioned, in such cases Mendeley allows you to edit the data where you can edit it and save it. Whenever you are citing, a proper citations can be provided. The newer version of the Mendeley is available in the platform. It is a cloud-based platform with modern and user-friendly interface. It supports web importers and also allow the users to directly save the references from online databases. The cloud synchronizes the features which ensures that the users can access their library from multiple devices seamlessly. For example, it has an online interface where you can access any from any of the laptops. It is not that wherever you have stored you have to access it. So you can save the references, some of the papers in any online tool where wherever you want you can access it. That one possibility is there in a Mendeley. The editing features is there which allows you to edit the data very easily, and at the same time here also there is an option like you can switch over to any of the citation styles. Mendeley desktop So uh, the Mendeley desktop is an older version of software which works offline and provide strong PDF annotation tool. It allows the users to manage their library locally and make notes directly on research papers. It also includes, suppose if you want to read the paper and if you want to take any notes in the paper, that is also possible in Mendeley, which this feature is not available in BibGuru. So it includes the word citation plugin that helps to insert citations while writing the documents itself. Although it is older, it is still useful for users who prefer offline access also. So both offline access and online access also you can use. Without internet connectivity also, in the desktop version, whenever you are storing the paper, it will be there in the desktop version, and you can cite the paper whenever it is required. So here official download link for Mendeley is provided. So two links are there where you can click it on and you can download the software safely. Here easily you can install the tools and begin using them without any confusion. The newer version which is online and the older one which is the desktop version, both links have been provided. Either which is comfortable you can use it. I prefer that online version. So there you can access it when you are in any of the laptop also, that is the possible. So to start using Mendeley, user must first create an account. This involves visiting the Mendeley website, signing up with an email ID, downloading the software and logging in. Once logged in, users can synchronize their reference library across the devices, ensuring accessibility and data security also. So you are logging in by signing in by using a mail ID, any of the mail ID which you prefer. And suppose if you want the desktop version, you can download it and you can use it. So log in to synchronize the library. So after opening a Mendeley, you have to select the citation style. You can switch the citation style anywhere, and you have to go for plugin in Word document. In Mendeley, you can create, after opening a Mendeley site, you have to open a folder and you have to create a folder of your requirement, and you have to upload the paper either in the form of a PDF. Suppose you are unable to download the full paper, but still you want to cite the paper, you have the DOI. Only the abstract is available in the DOI, the full paper is not accessible. In such cases also, you can add the papers manually by clicking the DOI of the paper. If you just give a DOI, it will extract all the data like title, author, year of publication, journal, all those things will get extracted, and after extracting the data, it will be stored in your database. Even if you have full paper also, you can cite it, or else if you have only the DOI, you don't have the full paper also, you can cite the paper in the Mendeley. And you can update the bibliography automatically. The best practice for referencing tool is you have to clean up the metadata, and you have to use up the backup the library. You can use a proper folders according to the paper which you are writing. You can use the folders for referencing. The user should maintain a clean and accurate metadata for references. You have to go for regular backup in their library, organize the papers into the folders, and synchronize their data frequently. Following these practical steps helps in maintaining a well-structured and reliable referencing database. So I hope this is an informative one. So far we have saw the chat GPT, how to give a prompt and use ChatGPT for structuring your paper or creating a table or creating a diagram. You can use two different referencing tool like BIBGURU or Mendeley. How you have to use a desktop version or online version of the Mendeley we have seen. I think this session is useful. Thank you. Thank you all of you.